If you can hold on through the down times, I promise you it will come back, and I promise you, you will be successful again.
Originating from deep inside the Rocky Mountains, transported through the power of the internet, and arriving inside your tiny earbuds. It's the Appraiser Coach Podcast.
Minisode.
Just got off the phone with yet another appraiser contemplating leaving the appraisal industry. Folks, who hasn't thought of that over the last year? I want to share with you what I shared with him, and that is 4 options that he has, and that, of course, all appraisers have. First, want to pause to remind you that we are sponsored by Spark. Spark is my favorite way of getting data from here to here with one button. Spark4appraisers.com. Again, it's Spark4appraisers.com. All right, folks, as a coach, I have the honor and privilege. It truly is both an honor and a privilege to talk to appraisers across the nation. I love it. I love what I do. I love being an appraiser, and I love talking to appraisers, even during the slow times. Folks, the last little while, my coaching sessions and my phone calls and online meetings and in-person mastermind meetings sometimes can get a little bit challenging, where we deal with real issues, where appraisers say, holy cow, I know this is a cyclical market. I know this is a profession that's not always going to be up, but my gosh, how long is this going to last? And I had a similar conversation with an individual. I literally just hung up the phone. I was thinking of doing a mini-sode today for you, and I was wondering what topic to hit on. My assistant reached out to me and said, hey, member of the All-Star team wants to talk to you for a couple of minutes. I said, sure, let's do it. And gave this individual a call. And the conversation was similar to a conversation that I've had with many appraisers over the last several months. And that is, I love the profession. I love this way of making money. I should have taken the Go Create Some Value workshop when it was first created years ago. I didn't. Here I am now, new member of the All-Star team, and I'm struggling. I need to find a way to stay in. I don't really want to leave the profession, but what's your opinion? And I gave him 4 options. I'm going to boil them down. The conversation was a long conversation, much longer than this podcast is going to be. But I did give him 4 options that I want to give all of us today when we get back from the sponsorship. First, I want to pause and remind you that we are sponsored by Spark. Spark is the ability, folks, to use technology to your benefit. One of the things that we talk about in the Go Create Some Value workshop is one leg of the success stool, and that is technology. Utilizing technology that will help you to be more efficient. That's what Spark does for you. Find out more by going to their website. It's easy, folks. www.spark4appraisers.com. Make sure you spell out the word for, spark4appraisers.com. And welcome back, my friends, to the Appraiser Coach Podcast. My name is Dustin Harris. Had a great phone call with a member of the All-Star team. By the way, if you want to join the All-Star team, it's $49 a month. It is an investment well worth the money, I promise you. For things like this, opportunity to talk to me, to talk to other members of the team, to run some things past other appraisers, to get into the nuts and bolts of what I teach. By the way, every course I have ever created is currently free for the All-Star team members. That's right. So for $49, you have access to hundreds of webinars. You have access to the Go Create Some Value workshop. You have access to the Go Remodel Your Appraisal Business website or course. You have access to the So You Want to Become an Appraiser website or course rather. It's all there. One of the things that is great about the All-Star team is you can connect with other appraisers, including myself. And I connected with an All-Star team member this morning. And I said, basically this, you have 4 options. And I will say to you, I don't have really a dog in the fight other than, I know which one I would choose, right? So if there's a bias here, it's that, I hope that you'll choose the same thing I would chosen. But that being said, you don't need to, right? And we just made it very clear. It was a very nuts and bolts, logical conversation. And I said, listen, one of the options you have is to leave. And he said, yeah, I actually do have other options. And I've been very good at other things in the past. He specifically gave one thing that he's very good at. And I said, yeah, I can tell you're probably good at that. And you'll probably do just fine. So number one, you can leave. You can just leave, Napoleon. Number two, multiple streams of income. As times are slow, consider a possible other stream of income. It may be completely unrelated to appraisal. Okay, become a part-time appraiser and a part-time fill in the blank. Number three, how about increasing the work that you're currently doing? Well, Dustin, there's no mortgage work out there. Really? Just got back from Hawaii, folks. The VIP mastermind in paradise, where one of the individuals spoke to us about how he had increased his gross revenue in 2023 over 2022, and he did it with AMC work. Okay, so don't tell me there's not work out there. And don't tell me you can't increase the work that you're doing. If you follow the principles that are taught in the All-Star Team and the Dream Team Mastermind, it's there. Number four, pivot. Pivot specifically to other areas of work expertise, maybe possibly other geographical areas, maybe places that you can reach out to and they might have a shortage of appraisers, right? That might be near your house that you can figure out and get competent in. Okay, or maybe it's relocation work, maybe it's review work, maybe it's manufactured homes, maybe it's oddball properties, maybe it's high-end luxury homes, maybe it's for families, right? Maybe it's get your commercial license. Maybe there's a variety of different things that can be done on number four. Pivot is number four. Folks, I will tell you, I will close out the mini-show today telling you what I told this individual. Hang in there. This is a cyclical market. We know for a fact that it will come back. We just don't know when. If you can hold on through the down times, I promise you it will come back, and I promise you, you will be successful again. Thank you for joining me today, folks. If you want to join us at the All-Star Team, go to my website, theappraisercoach.com. Would love to have you. Go create some value.
You've been listening to the Appraiser Coach podcast with Dustin Harris. If you like what you hear, please give us a 5-star rating and post a short review on iTunes. For more in-depth insider information on how you can make more money as a real estate appraiser, visit theappraisercoach.com and sign up for the All-Star Team today. Thanks for joining us. And now, get out there and create some value.